The research reports brought out by the stockbrokers can include daily newsletter, weekly newsletter, monthly newsletter, all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Financial instruments which have a maturity period of are known as money market instrument. 1 year or less, more than 1 year, but less than 4 years, more than 1 year, but less than 10 years, above 5 years, but below 10 years. Correct answer is 1 year or less. Financial instruments which have maturity period of 1 year or less are known as money market instrument. When the dividend is announced after closing of the market, the cash closing price is taken as market price to ascertain if the dividend is ordinary or extraordinary. Previous day, same day, next day, average of last 3 days. The correct answer is same day. When the dividend is announced after the closing of the market, the same day's closing price is taken as market price to ascertain if the dividend is ordinary or extraordinary. Currency derivative trading was introduced in India with the launch of currency futures trading in the dash pair of National Stock Exchange in India, that is USD INR. Currency derivative trading was introduced in India with the launch of currency futures trading in USD INR pair at the National Book of Exchange of India. SEBI prescribes broker member to send global statement to clients on which periodicity? Quarterly, monthly, 6 monthly, annually. The correct answer is annually. SEBI prescribed broker to send global statement to its clients annually. The standard document which form a part of the account opening kit is our right and obligation of a stockbroker and client, guidance note, document describing the policies and procedures of the stockbroker. D. All of the above is the correct answer. Dash performs multilateral netting and determines the financial obligation of all the clearing members. Clearing Corporation performs the multilateral netting and determines the financial obligation of all clearing members. Which of the statement is false? On the on receipt of the order of the exchange system, an order confirmation is sent to the broker. Depending upon the order items, the conditions with actual prevailing market price, the order may get executed immediately, partially, or fully. The order can be entered for buy or sell, irrespective of whether the client has sufficient balance of funds or securities in his account, all of them. The correct answer is the order can be entered for buy or sell, irrespective of whether the client has sufficient balance of funds, securities in his account. Who initiate the trade settlement process? Banker, broker, clearing corporation, depository participant. The correct answer is clearing corporation initiate the trade settlement process. Entering into the transaction in securities without intention to perform it or without intention to change the ownership of such securities is an example of fraudulent and unfair trade practices. Entering into a transaction in which securities without intention to perform it or without intention to change the ownership of such securities is an example of fraudulent and unfair trade practices. On Indian stock market, the clearing and settlement takes place on dash basis, daily basis. The records under PMLA shall be maintained for the period of dash years from the date of transaction between a client and a reporting entity. The correct answer is 5. The records under PMLA shall be maintained for a period of 5 years from the date of transaction between the client and the reporting entity. Proof of insurance cover by the stock brokers has to be submitted to the National Exchange by 31st July if its validity is ending on May 31st. Is state true or false? True. The stock exchange ensures that all stockbrokers are mandatorily put in risk reduction mode when dash of the stockbroker's collateral available for adjustment against margins get utilized. 90%. Stock exchange ensures that stockbrokers are mandatory put in risk reduction mode when 90% of the stockbrokers collateral available for adjustment against margins get utilized. For a sale transaction, the seller transfer the securities to the broker and the broker transfer the securities to clearing agency. All the order come into the trading system as dash into the order book. Active, passive, limit market. Active. All orders comes into the trading system as active into the order book. Dash refers to the possibility of incurring large losses from adverse changes in the financial asset price. Market risk refers to the possibility of incurring large losses from adverse changes in the financial asset price. The correct answer is market risk. Every portfolio manager has to appoint a dash in respect to the securities managed or administered by a depository participant, broker, research analyst, and custodian. Every portfolio manager has to appoint a custodian in respect of securities managed or administered by it. The dash office handles validation, booking, and confirmations of trade. Middle office. The middle office handles validations, booking, and confirmation of trade. The dash monitors the post market processing of transaction, front office, middle office, back office. The demat account of the client normally have a dash account linked to it. The demat account of the client normally have a dash account linked to it. Client, bank, broker, FII. The correct answer is bank. What is the registration fees payable to SEBI by a portfolio manager at the time of grant of license of portfolio management services? Rupees 5 lakh, rupees 10 lakh, rupees 15 lakh, rupees 25 lakh. The correct answer is rupees 10 lakh. The registration fee payable by a SEBI by a portfolio managers at the time of grant of license of portfolio management services is rupees 10 lakh. The relationship between a broker who is also a DP and the depositor is governed by an agreement made between the two under the Dash Act, under the Depositories Act. A broker has forgotten the unique client code with the exchange. For this, he is liable to suspend, penalized, expelled, give negative appraisal point. Penalized is the correct answer. The registered stockbroker have to validate the order placed by the client before routing through the depository, clearing bank, authorized person or exchange. The correct answer is exchange. The registered stockbroker have to validate the order placed by client before routing through the exchange. In case of bonus share, the new option strike price is arrived at by dash the old strike price by the adjustment factor, adding, subtracting, multiplying, divide. The correct answer is dividing. In case of bonus share, the new option strike price is arrived at by dividing the old strike price by the adjustment factor. After the trades are executed, Dash sends the trading details to the clearing agency, broker, oblique clearing member, exchange, investors, or clearing bank. The correct answer is exchange. After the trades are executed, exchange sends the trading details to the clearing agency. In the depository system, the transferor can give a static instruction to its DP for delivering and transferring the securities sold by them. In case the trading account and the demat account is with the same broker name, state true or false. The correct answer is true. The depository system, the transferor can give static instruction to its DP for delivering or transferring of securities sold by them in case the trading members account, the demat account is with the same broker. True. The ledger which records the details of all clients and transactions affected by them is called transaction ledger, client's ledger, general ledger, or journal. The correct answer is client's ledger. The ledger which records the details of all the clients and transactions affected by them is called client's ledger. Script sigma means the daily volatility of the market index, which is either on BSE Sensex or Nifty 50. State whether true or false. It is false. Market risk refers to the possibility of incurring large losses from adverse changes in the financial asset price, such as stock price. State whether true or false. It is true. Which of these can be termed as a clearing member? Trading member, self-clearing member, trading cum clearing member, professional clearing member. The correct answer is B, C, D. Self-clearing member, trading cum clearing member, and professionals clearing member can be termed as clearing members. The daily settlement price for which type of equity future contract is calculated by using the formula F is equals to S into E की power RT. Unexpired illiquid contract, expired liquid contract, part expired liquid contract, part expired illiquid contract. The correct answer is expired liquid contracts. The daily settlement price for which type of equity futures contract is calculated by using a formula is equals F is equals to S into E की power RT. Expired unexpired liquid contract, expired liquid contract, part expired liquid contract, part expired illiquid contract. Correct answer is unexpired liquid contract. The correct answer is not this. The correct answer is unexpired liquid contract. The daily settlement price for which a type of equity future contract is calculated by using F is equals to S into E power RT. The correct answer is unexpired illiquid contract. The DAS prescribes the uniform documentations to be followed by all stockbrokers when opening the account for clients. Ministry of Finance, Stock Exchange, SEBI, Stockbroker Association. The correct answer is SEBI. Identify the statement which are true. The custodian have only clearing rights. Only the trading members have the trading and settlement rights. The trading and clearing members have both trading and clearing rights. The correct answer true is A and C only. The dash portal of SEBI harness online conciliation and online arbitration for resolution arising in the securities market. investor grievances, online solution, investor service, online dispute resolution. The correct answer is online dispute resolution. In the stock exchange MF platform, on which day the security pay in of mutual fund units of redemption done? T plus 1 day. The option are T plus 3, T plus 0, T plus 2, T plus 1. The correct answer is T plus 1. In the stock exchange MF platform, on which day the securities pay in on mutual fund units redemption done? T plus 1 day. An auction tender notice is issued by Clearing Corporation to the trading member and this uniform the trading member about the date and time of auction session on the exchange, name of the scripts which are short or have not been delivered, quantity slated for auction, all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. An auction tender notice is issued by Clearing Corporation to the trading member and this uniform trading members about the date and time of the auction session of the exchange, name of the scripts which are short or have not been delivered, quantities slated for auction, all of them. The correct answer is all of them. Identify the true statement with respect to initial margins computation of equity segment. Initial margin extreme loss margins are collected upfront. Securities are classified into three groups for margin purposes. The VAR margin is computed to cover potential loss for of 99.9%. The correct answer is all A, B, and C are true. Who prescribed the manner and format of the contract note? Company Law Board, Contract Act, Reserve Bank of India, the exchange. The exchange described the manner and format of contract note. The adjustment for corporate actions would be carried out on all dash position, open position, closed position, major position, or present. The adjustment for corporate actions would be carried out on all open position. Clearing members who are clearing and settling for other trading member can specify the maximum collateral limit towards the initial margin for each trading members and custodial participant clearing and settling through them. Such limit can be set up by clearing member through facility provided on the trading system up to the time specific in this regard. Straight true or false? True. Clearing member who are clearing and settling for other trading member can specify the maximum collateral limit towards the initial margin for each trading member and custodial participants clearing and settling through them. Such limit can be set up by clearing member through the facility provided on the trading system up to the time specified in this regard. True. State true or false. Daily settlement price will be computed for future contract based on a specific methodology. True or false? True. Daily settlement price will be computed on future contract based on a specific methodology. All open position will be marked to market at the settlement price to determine mark to market obligations to be settled in cash. All open position will be carried forward at the latest daily settlement price. Tax margin is payable on all open position of clearing member up to the client level in F&O segment. Mark to market initial exposure premium. Initial margin is payable on all open position of clearing member up to client level in the F&O segment. Major player in the primary market and no depository participant. Back to the issues of brokers, all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Who taps the securities market for fund? Public sector undertaking, private undertaking, both one and two, none of the above. Both one and two, public sector undertaking as well as private sector undertaking, taps the securities market for fund. The stock exchange have provided some additional facility to the broker along with the order entry of the mutual fund. This includes the facility to print confirmation slip either online or offline, the facility to submit the bulk orders and using offline order entry facility, facility to take online backup or order entered by the user for the day, or all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The the facility to print a confirmation slip either online or offline, the facility to submit bulk orders online, offline order entry facility, facility to take online backups or orders entered by the user of the day. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Dash are the equity instrument issued abroad by authorized overseas corporate bodies against the share of Indian companies held by nominated domestic custodian banks. The correct answer is global depository receipts are equity instruments issued abroad by authorized overseas corporate bodies against the share of Indian companies held with nominated domestic custodian banks. American depository receipt, foreign currency convertible bond, external commercial borrowing, or global depository receipt. The correct answer is global depository receipts. The trading member reconciled the data from the system of clearing corporation using their dash system, front office, back office, tally accounting, none of them, back office. Application supported by block amount ASBA is specifically meant for primary market, secondary market, auction market, all of them. The correct answer is primary market. Application supported by blocked about is specifically meant for primary market. The trading member stockbroker can do which of the following when he sets up the market watch screen on mutual fund? He can see the indicative NAV, default the scheme descriptor while entering the subscription redemption request, thereby reducing data entry. He can see MF scheme details like ISIN number, etc. D, all of them. The correct answer is all of the above. Dash gives the buyer the right but not the obligation to buy the given quantity of the underlying asset at a given price on or before future date. Call. Call options give the buyer the right but not the obligation to buy a specified quantity of underlying asset at a predetermined price called as strike price on or before a specified future date called as expiry date. The depository participants are appointed by the dash with the approval of dash depository and SEBI. The depository participants are appointed by the depository with the approval of SEBI.